things y'all got going on. But of course, we had to run this back. So Austin's housing, quote unquote, crisis or not, a lot of people feel like what's going on with the housing market right now is chaotic. It's atrocious. It's just out of whack. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Or do you foresee it changing?
I slightly disagree, only from the perspective that a lot of people who have said that, and they'll say yo, Kevin, I'm not buying right now, and I'll be like, why? And they'll be like, oh, it's just not a good time.
Yeah.
The interest rates are too high. So I think from the question you're asking, I'm always bringing it back that it's more about the interest rates because the rates have gone up so much from kind of what we used to. And if that's the only issue that's stopping you, I don't think that should be the only thing to stop you.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, it is. It is a big thing.
That's over time.
Because there's ways, and if you have a really good agent that knows what he's doing, there's ways to get a lower interest rate than just what the rates are now. We're at a little bit over a 7 now. It's went up twice since this year. So we started out a 6. It's at 7.3 now or something like that. But there's ways I've gotten clients in at 5.5. I've had clients in.
See, I like the 5.
I've gotten clients in at 2-1 buy downs, 3-2-1 buy downs that I've gotten clients their first year they're at a 3.5 and then they go up to a 4.5, 5.5, things like that. You have to just. The reason why people are scared is as an agent now working, you have to get creative and you have to tell your clients that there are different ways to maneuver. It's not just how it was before where it's just, I want this house and it's just a standard, you gotta really the negotiating with agents now just has to be crazy. You have to know what you're doing.
You get what you negotiate.
You gotta know, you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know how to negotiate. You gotta know how to write up the contracts. You gotta know how to know that these options are out there for your buyers. Cause I think from the question that you said, if you're not, I wouldn't buy anything if I wasn't getting any of that stuff. That's what I'm saying. If you're buying something and you're gonna, of course, I wouldn't want any of my clients to live with a 7-something interest rate. I never let any of them do that. Yeah. I don't let any of them do that. I'm always yo, we're gonna try to get you this. We're gonna get you this. Yeah. Your payment's gonna kind of look like this. It's gonna help. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
That's why I say it's not. I wouldn't say it's too atrocious because, especially now, if you put an offer in on anything, you're gonna get it. People want to sell their stuff, and their stuff is sitting for longer periods than it used to be.
Wow.
3 months now, they're just sitting.
And that's the leverage.
And that's the leverage you get, that you can just ask for, and some agents, they might not know, but I ask for the kitchen sink and I'm getting it, I'm winning. I'm asking for the kitchen. Yeah.
My guy.
So that's why I don't think it's necessarily a bad market. I just think that you got to have the right person on your team, and you really got to navigate it correctly. There's always, it's about the navigation of the market, not necessarily that it's just bad.